Hello everyone, what's up? This is Frizzle. Got another update for you coming up real quick like here. What is in this update? Spellscript. What is Spellscript? Spellscript is basically a scripting language for Minecraft that you can enter from the console while the game is running. So what does it let you do? It basically lets you do a lot of mod functionality without having to ever install mods. You can type in scripts to the console or as an op from the player console, I guess, and then it sends it across the network and executes it on the server. So you can basically run code without ever having to patch Minecraft. It's currently not to where you can do anything in Minecraft. I mean, it won't be that far, but you can do just about, at the moment, you can do just about whatever you need to. It's not flexible enough at the moment that you could like make whatever mod you wanted to, but you could do a heck of a lot right now, like especially in terms of just utility. If you're running a server and you just want to like punish griefers or something, well, this is the way to do it. If you just want to, quickly delete all the entities that are on your server to speed things up, this is the way to do it. If you want to just do something random like, reward all the players with money or items, you can do that really easily too. If you want to just have, you can even have like a king of the hill scenario where like every certain number of ticks you check an area and give players reward for being in there or something. I mean, there's just so much you can do with it. Here's the patch notes. Even this update is so awesome that even the patch notes are patched. As you can see, it's lined up a little better. There's a lot more effort into this. It's actually parsing wiki text right now, so it's like what you type into Wikipedia. So that's kind of totally random and not really important to you, but you can just go through here, yada yada yada, stuff that I did if you care to look at it. Alright, let's just dive in here real quick. I'm not going to show you Spellscript just yet. Fraps just totally crashed. That was awesome. Let's hope that doesn't happen again. Let's keep this video going at approximately 1 jillion miles an hour with me never shutting up. Alright, so we're in the void right now. It's what I'm calling it, although I probably shouldn't call it that, to be honest, because there's something else with that name. What is this if you haven't seen it yet? This is the mystery dimension that was toted a lot for hack/mine. It is nowhere near complete. It is basically just, right now it's just me dicking around with dimensions, right? I mean, this is all it is. Crazy land and everything everywhere. And it now works in server multiplayer, so that's good. No crashing, no horribly kicking players and destroying your server. Good stuff. Good things that are happening. There are caves, everything's lit, because if it wasn't, then this entire dimension would be really dark, because it's just complicated and I can't explain. So let's just dive into a few more things while we're diving in and continuously diving into things. So I changed the control screen a good bit. It actually shows your items and your controls right now, your spells that are bound to whatever spell slot. So let's just go ahead and configure that real quick. And if you haven't been doing this, you should totally do this, because it makes your life a million times easier playing this mod. So let's see, those aren't already assigned? Oh man, lucky me. Happy day, happy day. Let's put that there. Alright, so that was pretty easy. I can do that. Oh! What? What? So that's dropping that, and oh, I know what I did. No wonder it didn't clash, because I have to get rid of this. Alright, that's just lovely. So this is now, let's make that G. Let's make this I. Good for us. Goody, goody, goody. So now, oh yeah. So I just pressed Q there and executed that, this move right here, charge. If you saw that in the spell bar. Then fighting a Naga, fighting a spider, ow, face, ow, stop biting me there. So I can charge, and then I can use Whirlwind to actually do a little bit of a double jump. That's new. If you didn't read this before, haven't kept up, all the spells in hack/mine are now implemented with Spellscript, and you can actually change them as a user. So I think that's pretty freaking cool. Like, you could actually change the mechanics of the spells that I'm casting right now if you wanted to, make charge fling you a million miles an hour faster. You'll crash on servers and stuff, but if you're doing single player, so that was one of the things added to the Spellscript. Whirlwind was if I'm in midair and I cast it, I actually get a bit of a double jump. It actually helps me to go further if I'm also going at high velocities. I'm not sure how loud these guys are, if you can hear me that well, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut down my volume here, 50%. That should be good. Yeah, that's a lot better. Yeah. There's also, with this update, there's a lot of technical changes, like the way that chunks are loaded is actually different than the way Minecraft does it now. It's based on the same system that the area system is. The areas being on the top right of your radar, or on the top right of the screen, you see your radar, which has the name of the area, and if I zoom in and out with it, you can actually see the lines of the areas, of the zones, if you will. I'm currently in the Mystic Deep. So that stuff, that's new. Let's kill him. You might have noticed that the damage is actually white when I hit monsters now. It's because the damage is now colored based on what element of damage you're doing. I'm going to be real ballsy here and try to make this jump. Woo! Oh, I made it. So you can actually travel around the void pretty well now with that charge whirlwind combo. You couldn't do it as well before. What else is new? Oh, I got to show you this. If I press F... Oh! So yeah, that's pretty cool. Little shockwave there, warrior stomp. Not sure what I'm calling it yet. I'll probably decide in the course of like a couple of seconds while I'm coming up with the spell descriptions there. Not really. It'll take a little longer than that, like 4 seconds. Maybe. I should be using this to attack people rather than not throw my weapon at you. Falcon Punch. I'm actually Captain Falcon, so I can do that. I can say that. Falcon Punch. Alright, let's go back. So what else is new? What else is new? Slimes aren't new. We know about slimes. Slimes are well known here. Let's dive down. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Ah. Alright, we are now in an ocean. Please don't let this be like a massive area of ocean, because that'd just be perfect for video recording. Let's see if we can charge to land here. Oh! Land ho! Perhaps just an island, perhaps something to help us record and demonstrate things that are new, because that's much better than ocean for miles and miles and miles. Alrighty, let's see. What are we going to do here? I'll show you new items. Alright, so what do we got? Miscellaneous item speed is a new thing. Kind of minor. Well, not really. This leads me to a next update that's actually really good, is that this actually heals you. You might have noticed that I just ate that a lot faster than normal. That's because of the item use speed increase. Ow! I'm poisoned, intentionally poisoned here. Ow, 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 ow. You might notice that poison is fixed, just maybe, sort of, kinda. There's some elemental colored damage. He's doing poison to me. So if I walk away, you can see that it's actually not him hitting me, but the poison doing its thing. Alright, so my health's kind of low, or lower here. If I eat this, eat, nom 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 nom. Oh, I'm back up. Isn't that just amazing? So food is a thing, works now, should have been working before, but whatever. Ow, poison, it's loud, it hurts. And continue talking over the noise. Always need read, it's always useful if you're enchanting. Not that I will be, but because I'm an OCD. Woo! So I can just travel around the place at ridiculous speeds, even more ridiculous than before. Debatably a good or not good thing, whatever. Ow. Yeah, I should probably cut off the noise for poison before I push this out, because that's pretty annoying. Anything new down here? Don't know if I should be running down here just yet. Let's see. So miscellaneous item speed. If I stack this, there's some other stuff on there you might see, but we'll get to that later. If I stack item usage speed, it should get pretty ridiculous here, pretty fast. Yeah. Here we go. That's really fast. Alright, so if I... Yeah. My face is stuffed. I probably physically hurt myself doing that. Let us continue onwards. Oh god! Ugh. That is not a pleasant sound. Especially not to the novice, but I'm no novice. Alright, so other stuff. Do we have a weapon out here? This weapon, yeah, charged bolts. So if I smack things enough, that ought to emit charged bolts when I hit them. That's new. Also a consequence of Spellscript. Ah! If I can find something to wail on here. Oh god, it's too powerful. It one hits them. Alright, we'll get to that. I should have an item in here with like 50% chance to do another thing that's really cool that I should show you. Don't ask how I know that. Oh, here we go. Alright, so here's a really OP weapon that's totally not going to be in the patch, but it's here for demonstration purposes. It's getting dark. Very dark. Ooh. Let's sail through the ocean here. Hello, zombie. You might have just heard a crazy sound and particles and junk. It's because he turned into a gravity well. You should suck the enemies into him and then not let them away. Yeah, so they're slowed down, they're drawn towards him. It's actually going to proc every time I hit an enemy with it, which is totally gay and OP, because I can just instantly kite these guys here. Woo! So this is all because of the new effect system, which is also integrated with Spellscript. Can you hear me over all this garbage? Let's cut it down a little more. I don't make many videos, give me a break. In fact, I've made precisely 2 videos before this. So, yeah, I think I'm doing pretty good. Let's see. Other stuff. More stuff to show you. You just saw gravity well. And you need to tweak numbers on that. The other really cool thing about it is that if you get gravity well on 2 different weapons, it's not going to be the same every time, because it's actually all the parameters on it, all the variables are different. So it might be a higher proc chance with a bigger draw radius, or it might be more powerful with a lower proc chance, just whatever. And that is already the case with charged bolts. So this one's got 10% to emit 1, but it's probably a very powerful bolt. This one's going to emit 8. Let's do this. This is probably a better one to demonstrate with. Assuming I have arrows, I do. I probably have like exactly 1 arrow. Doop-a-doo, doop, doop, doodaloo, doop. Well, that is 1 dead scorpion. I'll tell you what. Let's see. Did I kill everything on this island? That makes me a bad person, doesn't it? It's a nice big phallic object right there. Let's move past the phallic object and I guess let's get on top, because it looked like there was an enemy up there. Doop-a-doo, doop-a-doo, doodaloo, hop, 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 hop. What else? Let me think. I should probably be thinking more. It's always good to think more. Ah, here we go. Enderman Mountain, apparently. Whee! Warriors are OP. Emit, yeah, there it is. Oh, that's beautiful. That was a whole bunch of charged bolts. So just enough to not be OP. The right proc rate, because I already balanced the heck out of that mug. What else we got? What else we got? I know there was a 3rd one. I think it was a gust of wind. Oh yeah, we gotta do that one. That's gonna be sexy. That's gonna be sexy. If I can get only that, that would be fantastic. Not everything in one. Extremely overpowered weapon of destruction. Ah, that's always good. Alright, well it looks like we don't have much of a choice here. We're gonna go with this bad boy. Assuming it's gonna, yeah, that's actually not powerful enough to one-hit everything, so. Whee! Maybe I should like cut out parts of the video, you know, stuff like that. Let's go faster. Oh, there's a zombie, never mind. Black. Oh, that was crazy looking. I think I just absolutely wrecked him. Of course it puts me in the worst of worst locations. You know what, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make a new world real quick. Just FYI, I'm on a new computer right now, which is very nice. Ridiculously stupid nice, so I can actually make this video pretty easily, make new worlds and crap without fearing lag. Oh my god, it's a Rapperconda. Doop-a-doo. You know, maybe I should actually scared or something. I mean, that is the video commentator thing to do, but... You know, I'm just not feeling it right now. Ow! That actually wasn't a heck of a lot of damage. I'm still tweaking the defense, so that's another new thing, is the defense. It actually scales up a little bit more. You'll look at this, if you look at this item here, it's actually much more defensive than it had in the previous version of Hack/Mine. That's good. Basically, defense is now much more valuable than it was before. Before it was almost worthless. Now you actually need it. It uses a very similar mechanic as to the one in World of Warcraft. So that's cool. That's good. Dex is like 1 every 5 dex gives you a defense. Oh no! Oh god, that Naga actually had an axe with gravity well on it, and that just totally procced on me and turned me into a complete and total fool. And so if there were other monsters nearby, that would have drawn all the other monsters to me, and that would have been hilarious and terrifying. So that's good. That's amazing. So it does work for mobs too, if the mob happens to have a weapon with stuff on it. Ow, poison coursing through my veins as I watch the Raffleconda do its thing. Very natural and serene. We're like, oh, hello, new unique item. Lots of text there. You can pause if you really want to look at it, but that's 200% extra gold from mobs. If I kill him, he ought to give me like 3 times what he normally gives. Yep, oh yeah, that's a lot more. You just saw that tick on the bottom left there. So we've seen some pretty cool things. Oh Jesus. Let's re-roll. Let me go ahead and show you an ability on the mage. Don't kill me. Not dead. It's good. Very good. So if you'll bear with me here. Oh no. Whee! So I just used, I think I'm going to call it Mage Cannon, maybe. Dear God, I'm dead. So basically it's a high mana cost, long distance traveling ability. So I'm fixing to get butt raped by all these mobs here. I can escape it if I just hold this for long enough and not die from poison and stuff. It's fantastic. If you're really good, you can actually use this to kind of get into the void. If you're good. Alright, we're not dead. That's good. It means I don't have to try and find a hole in the ceiling for as long as I would have otherwise. Why am I finding a hole in the ceiling? So I can show you more of the void, which is really cool looking. Oh, yeah. Take that, you stinking Rafflecondas. Slime. Slimes. It should be doing fire damage. Yep. Ow, it's red. This is totally fire damage. So the elements, 3 of them currently have special effects. That would be nature, which does poison damage, ice, which actually slows you by 10% per hit, and earth damage, which reduces your defense with each hit for a temporary amount of time. So let's see here. Here we go. Well, whatever. Sometimes you just go into an expanse where there's absolutely no holes in the ceiling. Just unfortunate. Not much you can do, but you can still fly around the place. Crazy. The spell is currently on a much lower mana cost than it's going to be, and it's still eating up all my mana. So that's good. I mean, just imagine using this in the normal world. You'll just be like flying around the place if I didn't have a lower mana cost on it. Yeah. Here we go. Whee! Lots of weeing and enjoyment. Nice little large expanse of grass. It's good. Little tree. Nice little tree. Bunch of purple. Alright, well I think now is a good time to show you Spellscript on the console, which you've probably been waiting for since I hyped it up so much at the beginning of the video. So let's do that. Hello again. We're here. We're live. We're on the server. Let's see. There's a super tower, I believe. Yep, that's super. Oh, that's increasingly super. Let's not go there. The elongating tower. Let's not touch that. Let's see. Fly over this way because I'm a mage. I'm not actually a ranger, despite having a bow. You've heard the expression, assume makes an ass out of you and me. Alright, so we're in a pretty good spot here. Let's go ahead and schedule stuff, fun stuff for your viewing entertainment. Let's start off simple just to show what we can do. all this is going to do is make me jump every couple of seconds. So it'll jump for player and server.getPlayers. Oh, crap. Tried going too fast. Blur slash schedule jump for player and server.getPlayers. Player.add velocity. Do that. Maybe one of those. No, maybe one of these. That's good. And maybe this frequently. And voila! We are flying. We are breaking our knees. This is great. Ow. So yeah, that's about what I expected. So you can just script about whatever the heck you want to from the console. Now unfortunately right now the console is a little bit limited because in Minecraft you can only type so many characters into the player console. But you can type things on the actual console, you know, pretty much to your heart's content. There's still a limit there I think, but I think I can remove that. So right now one of the things I really want to do is increase, or basically just add a console that doesn't suck, so you can like specifically for scripting, so you can just press tilde or something and type in a script, and so you can interact with your server dynamically. So, you know, if you want to just go ahead and delete all the entities that are on the server to speed things up, you can just do that real quick. If you want to, you know, maybe your players are bored. You know, this isn't just hack/mine. This is when Spellscript is separate and you can actually have it in whatever you know, bucket or whatever the heck you're doing. You can actually just entertain your players with it or reward them, or you know, if you want to have a King of the Hill scenario, you can just check a section like every minute or so and then reward someone if they're standing in it. You know, real simple. Let's go ahead and unschedule that because that's driving me crazy. I've hit the ground way too many times, and yeah, okay, we're done. You might notice that we're currently standing. Bad skeleton. I am making a video right now. There's another one. There's totally another one just like haunting me. I see him on the radar. Where are you, you dick? Oh, he moved. Maybe I scared him off. Oh no, it's a slime. It's a friendly slime come to play. And I'm going to kill him. God, these things are really high level. Doot. Ah, God. Frickin' slime. So much life. Alright, so you'll notice we're standing in the result of another script that was executed previously that I am now going to execute again. I will leave you to wonder what that script is. We're back, we're here, we're live, and we have another script scheduled. We did from the external console that was necessitated by us using Fraps on Windows 8 because I can't just record the freaking desktop. So let's go in here. And same poll. Oh! Yeah, I totally didn't expect that. That's totally not what I just scripted. I'm actually not sure if I'll be able to get out of the hole. Okay. Fun game. Totally something you should put on your server. Won't annoy the crap out of your players. Won't totally ruin your server or anything. Won't cause irreparable damage. We've created a ravine. Take a look at the radar. Just imagine how bad this would be if like 50 players over like the course of a day. You know, you pretty much wouldn't have a server left. So yeah, you can basically script whatever you want. I think I've proven that point pretty thoroughly. So thoroughly that I might actually want to go ahead and unschedule that because that's getting really annoying. Wonder why. Yeah, so there we go. That was easy enough. You want to stop something, you just do on schedule, type in the name that you assigned it. So yeah, those would be the kind of annoying things you can do to your players once you have Spellscript installed on your server. Like I said before, so much of the mod is currently integrated with Spellscript. So the actual spells for which it's named, you can actually rewrite those yourself if you really want to. Although it'll have, if you're doing server, you actually have to sync those up. You actually have to have the same ones on both sides. Because it's not automagic like Spout. Not yet anyways. Stuff like that is going to be supported, but not right now. But if you want to play single player, you want to mess around with the spells, you can do that. And if you want to help me out, you can actually write some spells and send them my way, and I will stick them in there if they're good. If they're not crazy and stupid. Then again, everything I've done is crazy and stupid, so, you know, why not? So, that's a thing. Spellscript, you should totally get in on that. Red hat, brown skeleton. I don't know why that's funny. It looks like a person. Ah. That's totally gonna take like an hour just to kill him. Let's not do that. Let's use my wizard ability. Yeah. And that totally didn't work out. That's okay though. Do it again. Didn't work. Alright, so let's hop back on single player and I'll show you some more stuff. Welcome back to the Void. I'm here holding a Sword of Gales, is it? Let's take a look-see. Of the Tempest. Ooh, that's even better. It sounds cooler. I do like of Gales, but Tempest is good too. I smack you. Let's see if we can get this to proc. It'll happen. It happens 800 times. So it's gotta happen. It's really tempted to start singing about killing Nagas, but decided that was inappropriate. Not gonna do that. Probably shouldn't have even mentioned it. Oh god. Oh wow, that's pretty. That is real pretty. Oh, those would be a recent addition to Hack/Mine, the Phase Creeper. I think it needs another texture besides the default creeper texture, but we can live with that for now. I think he's spooky enough. Oh god, he's caught sight of me. So they do teleport. And the only real way to keep up with that is if you look at your radar. Hint, hint. If you're fighting them, then you should look at your radar. Hint, 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 hint. Oh, hello. Hi. Oh, no, where'd it go? Oh, see? Radar. No, that's a different one. Oh, grief. Oh, that's appropriate. Where'd they go? You see, this is just really torturing. Like, I have no idea where they are. I actually have no idea where they are. I think maybe they teleported underground. Oh, but slimes. It's raining slimes. I like how slimes still make the breaking knees sound. It's very nice. I like to think of slimes having like knee bones and their slimy bodies. Where's that Gale proc? Come on, man. Come on. Whee! Insert we. Also less appropriate than intended. Let's see. My mind's not in the gutter. And yeah. Looks like we're leaving the void and entering good, not ocean. Great. It's the one requirement. Here in the overworld, the sky is not crazy in the writhing barrens. There it is! Ah! It happened! Ah! Ah! What happened again? So yeah. It'll actually happen a lot if you're not just fighting monsters sparsely like right now. Should happen a lot. I swear to God, if it doesn't happen a lot, I'm gonna be pissed. I did it until it felt about right, but of course when you're recording videos, nothing goes according to plan. At least not when you have absolutely no experience making videos, just saying. And did it happen? No. Well, maybe I can increase the proc chance on that, but it's pretty cool, not gonna lie. I mean, I think I've impressed myself, if no one else. And that's all that really matters. Not really. So, it'll actually proc if I'm using my spells with it. So, if I whirlwind enough times. Alright, I don't like you. Go away. And he's poisoning the crap out of me. Awesome. Ah! Oh, there it went. It did it. It did it. Couldn't see it, but it did it. I heard it. May or may not have done it that time. You know, it's actually the same sound as whirlwind. But whatever, you get the idea. It's cool. I think, no, it looked like he kind of flew a little further back. Normally it creates a whole bunch of particles like an actual gust of wind. But, yeah, so all the spell effects are actually done in Spellscript. So, there's a lot of potential there. It'll also be really cool as soon as the magic system is totally customizable, because then you can add your own effects. Ooh la la. Let's go ahead and swap to the ranger. I'm sure you're tired of the warrior by now. Just saying. And is this working? This better be working. And voila. Yes, it is working. Sweet. Was having an issue with it earlier. It's now resolved. Can be a scorpion. And yay! Go away. Stay away. So it doesn't actually seem to work with the grass. I fixed that for projectiles so I can actually shoot projectiles through them, which is really annoying for like a halfling and you can barely see over the grass. But, let's see. I mean, if I do that, I mean it creates it, and then if any entity gets near it, it knocks everything back. So, and that is a tall freaking tower. All kinds of tall. It's like really, really tall. Don't really know what to compare it to. Oh, villagers. That's one of the big things I need to go demonstrate. Looking at my radar. Don't see any obvious villages. Then again, sometimes you just can't tell. We're swapping to the warrior for this. Oh, wait. Maybe a mage. Maybe a mage is appropriate. Because then I can just do this. Since I currently have it on super low mana cost. Voila. This is a really stumpy tower. There ought to be like approximately nothing in this tower. It's so short because the loot is actually calculated based on the height. I'm turning down the music. That's really loud. The crap, man. Alright. See a village? I don't see a village. Why? Why can't there be a village when you need one? Guess that'd just be too convenient, really. We already went that way, didn't we? Yeah, there was whatever. I'm gonna look really stupid if I actually came from that way. Really stupid. Whee! I need to like come up with different things to say. I think I've said we about 20 times now. Bon we. And I've officially depleted my mana. So even now, maybe I should reduce the mana cost, because I still don't feel... I haven't found what I'm looking for, but then again, maybe it's still pretty OP. Blarg. Blarg. Ooh. It's giving me like 10 FPS there for a second. Because it was loading. I know we'll solve this. Screw this world, we'll create another. That's how you solve things in Minecraft. You just keep generating worlds so you find a better spawn point. Be a warrior this time. And I'm the void because I said to start there. Gravel is falling! It's raining gravel. Fortunately, it will not land in the world below. Oh. We're fine. It's okay. We only slightly broke our knees this time. Those are... Wow. It's so rare and it's so beautiful. It's the mushroom land. Wow. This is actually only like the second or third time I've ever seen a mushroom land, so that's cool. That's cool. That's real cool, but not as cool as a village. Oh my god, they're ranged and they have the gravity thing. It'll be much more rare once I don't have the spawn chance on that item property ridiculously frequent. So, yeah. And that's totally KO'd. Okay, there's gotta be a village around here, I swear. No? No villaje. Viaje. That's how you say it in Spanish, I guess. Again. Another world. Another world. I'll have to start like slicing out content here in a second. I think I'm over 30 minutes. Gravel! Oh my god! I think I need to get rid of that because I think that causes lag. Could be mistaken. I mean... Oh, that was beautiful landing. 10 points. I even did a little spin before I landed. In addition to not breaking my knees. Too bad my god powers don't allow me to break through ice faster. It'd be nice. Can't have everything. Why is it when you have a video, it is so impossible to find anything you're looking for? That's, I mean, normally I start out next to a village, right? I mean, this is ridiculous. Yay! It's a village. Yay! There we go. City of Nagas. You die. Oh, they're level 5. That's totally not easy for me to handle. There's a freaking exploding thing behind me. I don't know what it is. Get in the house! You're not allowed in here. But then I can't talk to the villagers. What was that? Oh, that is... that would be... Oh, what? You can't open doors. You totally can't do that. What the crap, man? There's a... Oh, it's you. You're the one who opened the door. You freaking testificate. God. That's so terrifying. There's a face creeper out there. And he's unique. I can't even see him. I just see his name fading in now. What have I created? And you're not even a dialogue one. I was going to try and talk to a villager to get a dialogue to appear. Clearly I'm just going to walk outside and get exploded and axed. Let me ask you a question. Okay, he's done. He's gone. Maybe I should make uniques to where they don't permanently explode. That would be horrifying. What's wrong with me? Why do I think of these things? Alright, you sell stuff. You... Yeah, there we go. That's... Yeah. And you? Yay, they're working. And they're talking. They're saying things. That's all scripted, by the way. That's all Spellscript that's generating the names there. So you can actually add your own. And in fact, they... Are they in file now? No, they're not in file yet, but they might be by the time I push the patch out. And so then you can actually add stuff and change it. So he's like grabbing my name dynamically and then using the area name and referring to monsters that are actually in the area. You like the name? Little Chrono Trigger reference there. I mean, I've never heard the name Melchior from anything else. So. Enrique. Maybe the villager name should be smarter. You know, I mean, it is funny, but it's a little mismatch there. Just a little bit. So that's that. The children also have different dialogues if you can manage to talk to them. I was planning on having the children like say particularly helpful, important things. They actually had incentive to make babies. There's a lot of super towers. I'm not sure if I'm just lucky or if I need to like reduce that late. Level 5 chicken. Okay, well, man, that is killer. I do like having the effects, the like just random effects. I should probably make them really frequent for mobs because it makes it a lot more entertaining. Gee whiz. Is that a third? That might be a third. Just like, oh, there's a third, there's a fourth, there's a fifth. Alright, I'm not thinking of anything else off the top of my head, but then again, this has been months and months in the making, and there's just lots of changes, lots of little changes, lots of bug fixes. The area system is, if you didn't notice in SMP, there's no longer proxy areas or flickering of the sky. It's just fixed, done. So, I mean, it better be. I debugged it a lot and not encountered it. I've had other people debug it and they can't encounter it, so it better be fixed. But there's lots of changes, lots of things, and if you just explore it, you'll see all kinds of jank that's been changed. So I can't think of anything else. I do need to add more spells, and after this patch there will be more mobs. That was a big thing. I need to add more villager dialogues. Lots of stuff. Oh, that was fireworks. I just heard fireworks. I don't know if you can hear that, but it is right now New Year's. So I will see you guys later. Happy New Year's.